Welcome everyone, it's Vapors with Drakomar. It is time for more Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, we are going to be farming. Yes, I know the Doom Tower exists. It's not a matter of does the Doom Tower exist, it's... Oh. I'm going to shove my Armiger in there. Oh yeah, let's test it. I want to test if the bug is still here. Remember that bug? Yeah, we're here to test that bug out again. Because I am very curious if that bug is still here. Because that bug, I've not forgotten the bug. I'm now bug testing. Because I am pissed about last time where the game literally made it so I can't do the thing. Okay. Because yeah, I'm bug testing now. Because I'm very suspect. Some healing reduction. I should have timed it with his debuff. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done, but I didn't. I'm trying to practice using my reliquary properly. So yeah, reliquary is useful because she decreases attack, which would be a very useful debuff versus like certain team comps. She removes debuffs. I am seriously considering having like a triple, like a poisoner and like a poisoner with like triple revivers. Get that increased attack going. Might as well use healers while you have them. Still need to get these guys leveled, man. Because a poisoner, in order to be really useful on clan boss, he's got to be at least level 40. At least level 40 with leveled gear. I'm thinking some resers. I'm thinking either double reser or heal with reser. Maybe like have her and then a shaman. Like her, a shaman, and then like have like the shaman's a res, she's a res, and then the war priest is the healer. So then we have like 3 different forms of res. So that's what I'm thinking would be good. And then like dress them all in immortal. Maybe have her as the someone as the sacrificial lead. Because like Kael would be like away from the true problem. I need some upgrades, man. Like, seriously. I'm thinking of taking the Warrior Circle pack for my other account. I'm thinking about it. But I don't want to because I want to show that I'm a true, genuine that I'm a genuine tryhard. That's why. That's why I don't want people to get the idea that I won all this by spending money. I don't want to give people that impression. Even if I just did it to have the energy to keep playing. Which makes a lot of sense, but yeah. I don't want people to get that impression. Gotta duel it out with these nut bars. Although, to be honest with you, when I get to 60, we're not going to be dueling it out. It's just going to be death. They're just going to die. Going to be honest. That's basically what's going to happen. I'm getting a sacred for that other tournament, but we're saving it for the tournament. Same with that other void shard. Because at any point in time, I could get a game changer by doing that. Yep. Keep it going. Because again, I gotta keep farming. They're like, why would you want rares? It's like, rares are basically the backbone of my team comps most of the time. Although I am planning on probably using some of the rares, the extra ones, as fuel to make better champion, like improve my current rares and legendaries. Kael being top priority because he's the best for clan boss by far and above. Assassin Rain. He is by far probably one of the best rares in the game. Like, of the rares that still exist, that people still use. But everyone seems to forget about, rares being half good because you don't have anything else. As a new player, they all seem to forget, oh, new players exist. They may not have access to good champs. This might actually be the best they have. And I'm like, yep. Exactly. Exactly. Because epics and legendaries are very scarce for like early players. If you're like a late player, sure, you'll get a lot of epics and legendaries, more epics than anything, but not as a new player. No, they're like nearly like completely locked out. You are literally climbing uphill trying to get epics and legendaries, and every so often you might get lucky, but if you're not lucky as hell, like I was with Mortu Macabre, you're not getting it. It's not happening. You are hardcore denied. And that's the truth. It's a solemn truth, but it's a truth. I don't know if I can do it without Reliquary. Because Bastolphos is one of those bosses that if you don't have a cleanse, you're kind of boned. And by kind of wrecked, I mean really wrecked. And they're trying to do with that miasma stuff. Lots of miasma. I'm periling you. I'm periling it because I've got to keep it going. The toughest one is going to be probably the boss. I might need to level a level 40 cleanse champ to do the boss. We'll see, but we might need to. I really would like to prove it's not necessary, but the Stelphos is very bad. Like, Omega Squad bad. Might be possible with Mortu, though. Might be. Now, there is a problem we have with the last boss. I don't know if I can do it in my current state against the last boss. We can try it. I know for a fact this won't work on Brutal. I know for a fact. I know for a fact that we need level 6 for Brutal. That's when the game puts their foot down with that. Okay, so we're going to Acid Rain that as the usual Life Steal spell. Acid Rain that to Life Steal. Do that. Block your buffs. Blocking his buffs, I think, is going to choke him to death. Uh-huh. Still going to need a farm. Because, again, my team, all of my champions need aid. That's the truth of it. Throw that dagger. Because basically I have to get to the point where my my good old Kael can just sit there and basically solo the enemy team. But that might take getting him rank 6. Which is going to be difficult. But yeah, we have to remove we have to cleanse the debuffs. Because without that, I don't see how else we're going to beat the clan boss. Because the clan boss is going to demand a lot of our team. That's the thing. Because at this stage of the game, getting stuff upgraded is so difficult. Yeah, we're not going to leave those debuffs on. Because if I left those debuffs on for a second longer, we're probably dead. Yep, over 2k energy. This account seems a wash in energy compared to my other account. It's so tense, every one of these upgrades, man. Every one of these upgrades. Let's attempt to make a 3-star of this. It's a pity that has a 4 CD. And it's a pity it takes this much to upgrade anything. Like, I am desperately, and I mean desperately, trying to get my guy to full 16 armor. I'm desperately trying to do that. Because even if I have to face defeat with this, it's better than just not having any money for upgrades, is being indecisive on this account. As being indecisive on this account is going to suck. Because I don't really have much to be indecisive about in terms of playing the game. Because I have a ton of energy to upgrade stuff with. And to get, there's a lot of opportunities that close later into the game where it gets harder and harder and harder to get any progress whatsoever. Especially when the game's like, nope, you're not going further in Doom Tower. You don't have any more keys. You have to wait for the daily reset. I'm like, the daily reset? You know how long it takes to get the daily reset? Because it gets harder and harder to make progress over time. It just is. Like, I still have to, like, be conservative on my other account so I don't burn all my resources. Especially energy. Energy on my other account, even with the gems, is at a premium. Unless I pay money. And even then, the money itself is at a premium. They have falling from grace going. Got it. All right, we're making progress. But we still have 3 more levels to go. 3 more grueling levels. Imagine trying to 3-star Nightmare. Ugh. 3-starring Nightmare is not something. See, that's what I have to do on my other account to get Sacred. I have to the other way. I have to 3-star Nightmare, which, yeah, is not something I ever want to do. All right, that removes that. Because the thing is, as crazy as this sounds, it's about as hard. Although Kael eventually is stronger than Elhain, it's about as hard to upgrade them. Literally about as hard. In the end of the day. Why do you live? Okay, this is the hardest part. Beating that nut bar. That's the hardest part. Sacred Order. Don't even have the silver for it. Neato burrito. So let's just give this a shot, honestly. Let's give this a shot. If it fails, so be it. We can try again later. My Mortu's having trouble with this. I think I can actually beat it, but we won't get the thing. Okay. So basically, the reason that we can't do this, and as I'm going to go back to farming that, is I need to actually upgrade Mortu's armor, not Kael anymore. Which is odd, to say the least. Not the least of which is I will be upgrading his armor, hell or high water. That's the thing. It will happen. But my Mortu is not up to snuff. Surprisingly. And neither is the rest of my team. The problem is, if I leave the bomb on there, I will get blown to shreds. That's the truth of it. Because it takes all of this grinding to get the silver and potentially other diabolists and ingredients and stuff. It takes all of this in order to beat that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I might have just set a new world record for the most failed upgrades, but whatever. Feels that way anyway. The amount of times I have to upgrade armor. Man. Take him. I'm still so frustrated. I was so close to 3-starring that, but I don't have the armor upgrades. The armor upgrades are just ruining me today, man. There we go. Oh, that's way too OP. I'll take it. I still can't believe I can't get my... I can't believe I can't get the armor upgraded. I believe reses. It's a weak hit. There we go. We're making some progress. Just take the battle where you can get it. Disintegrate. Disintegrate them into nothing. It's hilarious. That guy leveled. I still see the thing that's dumb about this is I'm so close, yet so far away from getting this done. That's the thing. Because I'm trying to toe touch between rounds here with this, trying to get my champions up to par. Because my champions need help drastically. Because the fact that I can't upgrade them yet tells me a lot about the state of this account. Because the amount of disintegrates I'm going to have to land and the amount of farming. Now the reason that I'm saving my thing, yeah, it's for the magma blast. Because the only way to negate that is with that. Armor upgrades are beyond frustrating. Gotta keep smacking away at it. Because good old Reliquary Tender needs levels. The amount of enemies I have to fight to upgrade the... See, yeah, that's what she's useful for. She cleanses the buffs off. Tempted again. Alright, this is the hard part. Because it kills him almost consistently. Like, even if I kill him, which may not even happen, he kills my Mortu. And that's my problem. Let's give it a shot again. Now that we've finally made some... let's try it. As again, all that needs to happen is Mortu doesn't die to this fight, and we win. That's all that needs to happen. It's all that needs to happen. And you know what the most annoying part about Mortu versus Mortu is? That if he actually kills you, he blocks your revive. Uh-huh. No resers will work. Another thing is I don't have a Vergus in this count. If I had a Vergus, strangely enough, this would be a way easier fight. Like, miles easier. There's a reason I'm focusing him. But yeah, we can't do it this episode. It's because my Mortu is not up to snuff, man. He just isn't. I like how that's me up way up here. Anyway. First things first. Time to toss some scraps to Reliquary. Time to toss some stuff to Reliquary. And try her in the fight. Now let's do this. Like, this count still needs so much work. If I could just get the upgrades, man. If I could just get the upgrades. The frustration. Because I could have probably beaten that if I got the upgrades. If the armor didn't troll me so hard. There's a reason I'm trying to do that, is I'm trying to keep him alive. I probably could book down her cooldowns, especially on her. I'm thinking eventually of putting a third healer in here. Because a third healer would be nice. The thing is, I can 3-star everything but the last boss on hard or above. That's literally the only thing I can't do yet. And the thing is, there's signs that he could do it if he had the upgrades. There's signs. But getting those upgrades is agony. It's actual agony. Stop punching him. Here, I'll give you some healing reduction. I need to book down the CD of that, so that Termite's bad breath doesn't get in the way. Stop, Termite, you piece of vermin. I swear to God, I need to put him in immortal gear. This other stuff isn't working. Immortal gear, get him to rank 5. At least we're decreasing his attack. Because, yeah, I got to put him in very defensive gear. Because his biggest issue is by far debuff blocked. Okay. Try to block that. You can't. Haha. Get some poison on you. Healing. Bless those weapons. Get him imperiled. I am thinking stop with the bad breath. God, Termite. Your bad breath is insane. Like, I swear this team cup would work so much better if I had more upgrades. I'm already at 1.5 million. Imagine what would happen if I had upgrades. If I could get the upgrades. 1.6 mil. The healing. The poison on him. Still, 1.6 million. I know it's shitty, but again, this account is bad. It's got not enough upgrades. See, it's even telling me to upgrade the artifacts. Oh my god.